Welcome everybody, my name is Josh Rivers, and today I'll be recapping and giving my rotted opinion on RuPaul's Drag Race Season 9, Episode 8, RuPaul Roast. Let's get into it. After Oz's elimination, the girls discussed Trinity and Shay being neck and neck, and their interaction was so cute. It was very sisterly, and I really liked that. The topic changes to more of how Farrah and Peppermint haven't won a single challenge yet, which is hard. It's halfway through the competition and you haven't shown your talent yet or shown it enough and hard enough to win a challenge. You can have a great look or be a great lip syncer, but you have to do well in all the challenges or you'll get axed. They also did Farrah wrong with that shot with all her makeup all smeared from her makeup remover. Those shady fucking editors. Now we have the reading challenge. This happens every year now. None of the girls bombed per se. There's usually at least one girl every year that just doesn't make a single read. For example, I'm sure Katya can see you from her backyard. That's such a fascinating line. I'm obsessed with it, and that was fucking All-Stars too. It's like, we're done with that. But like, it's so weird to think about. It's a Tina Fey as Sarah Palin reference from 2008, said first of all incorrectly and with such a confident tone. Coco Montrese was just too ahead of her time. We need to catch up with that. The girls did good though. Valentina did the best. I feel she did really well. She was ready to read everyone, and I knew how shady she was. She's a shady minx, that one. Nina may have borrowed a read from Latrice, but Latrice also snatched up a joke in her reading challenge as well. Not just a joke, but from the ultimate reader, the best reading challenge of them all since season 2. Jujubee's reading challenge was the best. No one will ever top that one. It's legendary at this point. Ru announces the Maxi Challenge as the second RuPaul roast, but this time the girls will be roasting Michelle Visage. I'm excited for this. The roast on season 5 was one of the best challenges we ever had. So I'm happy they brought it back. And I know a lot of people, when that episode happened, wanted it to be a yearly thing. And I don't think so. There's only so many jokes you can make about Ru and Michelle before they get a bit stale. Like, how many times can you call Michelle Visage a whore? Apparently a lot, because I still think it's funny. But like, you know, you give it some time and new material will crop up. Valentina won the mini challenge, so she gets to order the queens. In the past, ordering the queens was a big deal. You can use this to your advantage and order the queens in a way where they can fail, usually by sandwiching someone that's not known for being funny between two girls that are known for being funny. It's a smart strategy, but I can't really tell if Valentina did that. It's hard to know because no one here is known for their comedy. While they might be funny or, portrayed as being kind of funny, being kind of funny and being known for being funny is different. And being able to write a joke ahead of time is different than just having rapid fire wit. They're different things. Valentina orders the girls. Nothing really happens with this, but Alexis is visibly not happy with what was said to her during the reading challenge about her body yaddy during the reading challenge. Like, here's the thing. I'm a big girl. I understand. I'm a big fucking man. I get it. But she just took it too personally. First off, Valentina and Nina's jokes about her weren't bad in the slightest. Farrah's could have stung a bit, but it's nothing to get that worked up about. If she wanted to just say, I don't want my body to be brought up during the roast, that would have been fine. But instead, she insinuated that it's not clever humor, or she also insinuated that she may have said for them not to bring that up in the past. But like, we have not seen that. And then like, she immediately walks away without getting a single response from the girls, and she made it worse than it had to be. She made herself look like a fucking bitch and overly sensitive. Anyways, the girls are writing, and most of them are just sitting looking around confused. It's clear that none of them have ever had to write a joke. And it's not easy writing a joke. I haven't done it myself either. Why would I need to? But Ru comes in for the walkthrough and says to Alexis exactly what I wanted to say to her. She said, so it's okay for you to make fun of someone else, but not someone else to make fun of you. Right now, she was just so overly sensitive, and she takes herself too seriously. She goes off this impression that she's always taking the higher ground, even though she isn't. She just feels like she believes she's above you, and I just don't like that. Ru talks to Farrah, and damn is Farrah fucking whiny. Like, I've been able to tolerate it this entire season, but today I reached my limit. I can't take it anymore. Once the ringing in my ear stopped happening, Roz gave her some really good advice. which is basically to build up and then tear down. That's where you give a compliment before you give a read. It puts a different energy to it and makes it possible to say the worst things you can without really like making them feel like you're going in even though you're going in. Okay, time for the challenge. First one up is Shea Coulee. She did great. Being the first one up is always the most difficult in my opinion. You can set the mood for the entire night, and she was very funny. She knew every button to push. Outfit wise, I don't think the outfit is that important this challenge, but her outfit was okay. She has that Nina as Jasmine Masters wigs on, so I think that's cute. Other than that, I don't really remember it, mainly because she was on the far left of the stage, and that's as far away from the podium as you can be, so the camera didn't show her much. Next is Sasha Velour. I was very nervous for her. She's a very serious queen. She's fun-loving, but serious. She's also very smart and thinks too much, and thinking too much is not a good quality for a comedian. It can make jokes overly complicated, and it can make a person lose their way to a joke, but what she did was amazing. She didn't shy away from showing she was smart. She used it to her advantage, and on the occasion it didn't work out, she really knew how to dig herself out and take that fumble and make it funny. And I really like that. I'm very happy with what she did. Calmed my nerves because I was really worried for her. Her outfit also really completed, the set. It worked for, like, who she is. She looks sophisticated and also a bit of a bitch. In fact, you know who she reminds me of? The girl said Grace Jones, which I see in Untucked as well, but she looks like Glenn Close as Cruella de Vil with no hair and no fur, of course. Valentina had a character, which I knew there would be characters because during this challenge during season 5, Coco was the one that won and she was the only character. But I wasn't expecting half of the girls to rely on that. Valentina's character herself, I wasn't really feeling it. It wasn't necessary to me, but I guess it works because Valentina, as a queen, her character and just the way she holds herself is not someone that reads. But the jokes were good. I really liked the jokes she did. And she did a really smart move, which was reading Michelle Visage, but blaming Ru. That was smart. That was a very smart thing to do because you were reading someone, but you were talking to someone else. That was very smart of her. And then after that joke, I feel like she kind of relied on shock value because, something that Valentina wouldn't normally say was like, she wants to stick a hamster up her ass, which I would like to comment on is a universally known joke. How did we as a human race get to this point? Don't put a hamster up your butt or a gerbil. The joke was originally gerbils. Try a guinea pig though. Anyways, Valentina's outfit was basic on purpose. Again, I don't think the outfit was a big factor in the challenge, but it wasn't cute. I mean, I liked her hair. Next was Trinity Taylor, another character. The character was cute. She had an occasional okay joke, but most of the punchlines bombed. They did so bad that some of them took back the laughter that her other jokes got, so girl's in trouble. Pheromone. I only watched her performance the first time it aired. I couldn't bring myself to watch it again for this recap. It was bad. I have no idea what her delivery was. She talked like a confused, promiscuous robot baby. Her outfit was cute though. She looked good. Next is Peppermint. Peppermint is known for being extremely nice, like the nicest queen on earth. I was very nervous for her, but she did really well. All her jokes landed with the audience and the judges. Not so much with me. That poker face joke, that was a weak as hell joke. That one was not good, but the rest were cute. She looked damn good. This is the best she's looked all season, which is a shame because like I said, I don't think the look matters that much. Like, to me, the look does not matter. Like, they need to look presentable, but it's like, to me, you don't put in your best drag for this challenge. But I hope what this outfit means is it's telling of what's more to come. Nina Bonina Brown also had a character. It was the best of the characters. Not all her jokes were funny, but her delivery was so good because of her character. And it made the jokes greater than what they were. Also of note, whenever she gets red at any point in this episode, she gives really good face. That side-eye knowing look, it's just so good. It's like she gives good face. Last up is Alexis Michelle. She's green. She painted herself green for a single joke. A single badly delivered joke that half of the people missed. And it wasn't funny in the first place. And also she would go in and out of a character, like this Jersey character that she would sometimes be in and sometimes not be in. She made a lot of decisions tonight and they were all bad. The overall challenge of tonight, it wasn't that great just because none of the girls, none of them are known for comedy. None of them are comedy queens. To me, there wasn't an obvious winner. Like, to me, there wasn't like, oh, this girl won. Like, there wasn't a Bianca, there wasn't a Shangela, there wasn't even like a Coco. You know, there wasn't someone that just made me laugh so hard. You know, some of them had funny moments, some did alright, others did horrible, and a couple did eh. Valentina and Nina are safe and in Untucked. They were both a bit peeved that they weren't on top, and I'm like, bitches, y'all did alright, but you didn't do better than the top 3. Other than that, you know, self-indulgence that they had, they really didn't talk about much, did they? Like, they cut from them two to the unsafe girls coming back in real quick. Like, they had like 2 minutes to themselves, it seemed, even though, you know, those girls were on stage for hours. That was the fastest I ever seen an Untucked episode go from the start to the safe girls to all the girls. It was a quick one. So the unsafe girls come back in, and the bottom girls are a bit upset that the judges didn't think they landed a single joke. And it's like, how can you be mad? Because they were there. They saw it with their own eyes. And they're there to judge you whether you are funny or not. And if they don't think you're funny, then you have to accept it. That's just how it is. So after that, the argument happens. Shay and Nina. Let me tell you, I laughed so hard at this moment. I laughed so hard at this moment. I laughed harder at this moment than I did at any other girls during the challenge. The reactions in the fight are hilarious. Every single one. From Trinity sipping her drink to Alexis taking out her earbuds. It was everything. I fucking laughed so hard just because of their reactions. Now, the actual fight itself was so dumb. Why does Nina have to be like this? Such a self-sabotager. She really needs to get over herself, and I'm saying that in the best way possible. No one is out to get you. Just do well in the challenges and you will win. If someone talks shit, then fuck them. Who gives a shit if you actually do well? The only reason you played with the idea of a girl talking about how they didn't think you were funny or your jokes were unoriginal was because that's how you felt about yourself. I fucking love Nina, but she needs to stop doing this to herself. At the end of the fight, Nina says that she's not there to impress the other girls. And Sasha takes offense to this and thinks it's rude. And I'm like, bitch, how's that rude? She's in the competition. She wants to win. What's rude is she's lying. She is trying to impress them because if she didn't, then she wouldn't have gave a fuck about what the girls were saying about her or what she believed they were saying about her anyways. That's basically all that happened in Untucked. Back on the main stage, Peppermint wins the challenge, which I can see. I personally would have preferred Sasha. I am Team Peppermint, but I think Sasha did better. But I understand why Peppermint won. It was such an improvement from the previous weeks. And I'm happy to see her win. I just hope that she can keep this up. Because I will be very distraught if Peppermint goes home. Like, I never wanted someone to win so badly. But I've also never actually rooted for someone that I didn't think was going to win. I don't think Peppermint will win. I want to be pleasantly surprised. And that's a fact. Because until now, she hasn't won. And that scares me. So, anyways, I lost my place. I wasn't even on script anymore. Shay, Sasha, and Trinity are safe, leaving Farrah and Alexis in the bottom 2, which was the right choice. Once I see the song is Dolly, I know Farrah is going to destroy Alexis. She's a huge Dolly fan. Her drag is very inspired by her. I can't imagine Alexis winning. And I don't have to. I don't have to imagine it because it happens. And not only did it happen, Alexis turned it. Now, I said I didn't think Alexis would win, but really what really happened was within the first 10 seconds of that song, it was very obvious. It was so obvious because at the beginning, Farrah had the first line and then they showed Alexis with the second line. Alexis is just a better lip syncer. She is better at moving her mouth to other people's words than Farrah is. It's so easy to see once, go back, just see the difference between them. It's so obvious at that point. Alexis has it down to a science. With that, Farrah gets eliminated, and of all the eliminations so far, I'm the least upset about this one. Not that I even been upset about them, but this one didn't make me feel emotional because it was time. She's been in the bottom a lot. It was time. Well, that's it for this week. Next week is another acting challenge. I think I only saw the preview once. I didn't want to get too into it because I saw that runway and I didn't want to analyze it until the episode aired. And bitch, the looks for that night, I'm so ready. It looked like, from the 2 seconds you can see, it looked like a night of 1,000 Lee Boweries. I'm so ready. I'm so ready for that. It's gonna be outrageous cuckoo cunt, and I'm so ready. Oh my god, how has I'm serious, this is gonna be a Club Kid runway. How has that not happened before? Like, we had queens do Club Kid looks, but how is Trinity gonna do Club Kid? She's the pageant queen. This is gonna be amazing. I'm so ready. And 3 out of the 4 New York queens are still there. Wow. It's gonna be everything. So that's it for this week. I'll see you all next week. If you agree or disagree with anything I said, please feel free to leave a comment or tweet at me at PixelPixelBoom on Twitter. Bye guys, and remember to have fun.